Now to an ABC6 News follow-up at 11 o'clock. Following recent incidents of violence and inmate deaths at the ACI, the Corrections Officers Union is calling for change and new leadership. ABC6 News anchor Alyssa Azara asked the head of the union why he's so soured on leadership. She joins us tonight live in the studio. Alyssa.
Well, Tiffany, the most recent assault on a correctional officer at the ACI was just last night, and union leadership thinks recent changes in disciplinary policies are leading to an uptick in violence against correctional officers and inmate drug use.
Until last year, I used to say it's the safest, best run prison in the country. I don't necessarily feel that way now.
Richard Ferruccio, the president of the union Rhode Island Brotherhood of Correctional Officers, says changes made at the ACI by acting director Wayne Salisbury are affecting the safety of correctional officers and inmates.
Last week we had multiple fights, multiple incidents. At one point the intake service center went into a lockdown. Because there were 3 separate fights and 3 staff got hurt.
Tuesday night, another correctional officer assaulted. Meanwhile, Ferruccio says the maximum punishment inmates can get is 30 days in disciplinary confinement, but it used to be up to a year.
Inmates feel there's no discipline, there's no penalty. It's like tomorrow if we said, hey, we're not going to discipline, we're not going to arrest people for breaking into houses. Do you think people are going to stop breaking into houses?
Ferruccio says with few repercussions, drug dealing and drug use is up, especially of K2, which comes in on paper and is leading to overdoses inside.
Predatory inmates are preying on the other inmates. They're starting to shake them down, they're starting to steal, and there's no penalty for it. And it's making our job tougher.
According to Ferruccio, in January alone, there was a more than 200% increase in use of force cases versus the same time in 2023. That's when an officer has to take physical action against an inmate or use pepper spray. Plus, the ACI is down about 82 correctional officers, and with the staff sensing conditions getting more dangerous, more are retiring.
We're not competitive with, comparing us to the police departments for hiring of correctional officers. So these type of problems that are happening in the prison also make it difficult for us to recruit and retain people because a lot of guys are saying, I can't take it anymore.
A spokesperson for the DOC told ABC6 News recent incidents are not related to policy changes, which went into effect in August of last year as a result of litigation and mediation with the federal court. That statement to ABC6 News reads in part, most incidents that occur inside secure facilities start in the streets and continue behind the walls. It's a systemic problem our communities have had for decades. We asked the DOC for an interview with acting director Wayne Salisbury. A spokesperson said he is out of state and unable to sit down with us. In the newsroom, Alyssa Azara, ABC6 News.